Hello and welcome to the Ageless Abodes podcast. I'm your host, Brenda Douglas, and I help people 50 and older to gracefully age in place, downsize, or right size into the perfect home. So go ahead and subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I upload a new episode. And let me be the first to welcome you to the homeowner tribe, where we empower you to not only procure a home investment, but to also maintain and keep it. Stay tuned. Hey guys, if you are interested in buying a home in Prince George's County, Maryland, I don't need to tell you that the inventory is low. It is a seller's market here in Prince George's County, Maryland, meaning that there are more buyers out there looking to buy a home than there is inventory. In fact, right now in Prince George's County, Maryland, the total number of active listings in Prince George's County, Maryland is 1,216 homes that are active listed. That is down by 3.6% from last month. So the inventory is low. And as a result, there are more buyers out there competing to purchase properties. Buyers including investors. And so sometimes what that can mean is it will take a buyer longer to find and purchase a property, right? So you don't want to wait on the sidelines, and yet at the same time, you need to know what to expect. The inventory is low. There are buyers out there competing and making multiple offers. So you want to make a decision and start moving because it may take you longer to purchase a home. But now there are buyers who are choosing to buy a right now home until they are able to get a forever home. And what do I mean by that? Let me first say that there's no such thing as a perfect home. But there is a home that's right for you, right? So like I was saying, people are choosing to buy a right now home and make it work for their situation, especially if they don't want to continue renting, right? So they're purchasing a right now home and they're waiting 2 to 5 years, or it is possible to wait 2 to 5 years. And then you can turn that property into an investment property where you can make passive income, and then also use that additional rental income from your tenant to be counted towards your income when you go to buy a bigger home. The interesting thing about living in an apartment here in Prince George's County, Maryland, particularly if you were to get a, let's just say a one bedroom. A one bedroom in Prince George's County, Maryland can cost you around $13.50 a month. Plus, you also pay utilities. Most apartment complexes here are now requiring you to pay your own utilities. So that is an additional fee. If you have a pet, they're requiring you to pay a deposit and then also an additional fee every month to keep your pet. And in some cases, you may not have any outdoor space, right? Some of them will have patios. Or what is it called? Balconies. But for the most part, you will more than likely not have any outdoor space, much less square footage, right? You won't have a lot of space in terms of multi-levels, in terms of a backyard where you can go out and barbecue and invite the family and let the dog run free. You don't have to pay an additional money for pets, right? So some people are finding that they've reached their limit when it comes to renting an apartment. And that example that I just gave, that is just for a one bedroom, $13.50. And that is one of the lower price points, but yet at the same time, it can go up in the 2,000, 3,000, that price can go up, right? So some people are from Prince George's County, Maryland, are listening to me say $1,350 for a one bedroom. What? Where? Because the prices can be higher than that in the DMV. DMV stands for District of Columbia, Maryland, and Northern Virginia. I am particularly talking about Prince George's County, Maryland. My point is that it is not cheap to get a one bedroom here in Prince George's County, Maryland. And the two bedrooms can go up in the 2,000s, right? And I don't even want to think about 300. The point is, some people are paying, or their rent costs just about as much, if not more, than a mortgage. So in some cases, they're choosing to purchase. Like I said, there's no such thing as a perfect home, but you can find a home, right, and make it work in your favor, right? It is very possible to take any size home, any shape home, any type of home. It is possible, especially if the location is prime. You can take any home and make it feel right for you and your family. You can make it work. You can make the home feel homey, and you can make it feel luxurious, right? So in this episode, I want to share some ways that you can take any home and make it feel luxurious. Are you looking for products to make your home more gorgeous, organized, or even feel luxurious? Check out the products in my Amazon store by visiting www.amazon.com/shop/I am a diva. And as a disclosure, I earn compensation from qualifying purchases. But again, head on over to www.amazon.com/shop/I am a diva. All right, so now let's discuss some elegant ways that you can transfer your home into a luxurious retreat. Number one, you can buy high quality material, like, for example, hardwood floors instead of the, I don't know what I think it's vinyl, where it peels off, the peel and stick floor tiles. Replace that with some hardwood floors. Some of you can look under your carpet and you will see the original hardwood floors, and all you have to do is kind of scrape them or get somebody to sand them. I forget what this called. With some machine they take and they kind of scrub the refinish the floors. Get someone to refinish the floors. So look under your carpet. All you have to do is go to the edge of the carpet or corner and pull it up to see if the original hardwood floors are down there. Some of you already have hardwood floors that you can let shine, right? Pull up the carpet, right? Especially if the carpet is kind of old, Anyway, hardwood floors, right? Particularly original hardwood floors. But I want to say that there are some interlocking hardwood floors and other types of hardwood floors that looks luxurious, right? But hardwood floors, also granite countertops, right? Again, if you that you don't want to spend that much money on granite countertops, you can look for something that's comparable and yet still have that beautiful or that look of elegance, right? And let me tell you, anything marble can make it look beautiful, right? Anything marble, right? Marble accents. So make sure to add marble accents. Now, let me ask, have you ever walked into a place and looked up at the lights and thought, oh, this is so 1985? Listen, lighting can change and make any space luxurious, right? You can get the little bling or glam type of lights, the chandeliers, for example, and or even sconces, right? So there you can take lights and elevate your space, right? You can make your home look luxurious with the right lights, right? The right light fixtures, right? The other thing is color scheme. Color scheme. Now, let me tell you, you'll be so amazed at what a fresh coat of paint can do to a home. It can make it look clean. It can make it look well maintained, and it can make it look luxurious. But you want to choose the proper color scheme. You want to choose the proper color, right? Usually when you think luxury, you think gold tones, you think bold accents. right? Something that has a classy look to it. A lot of times um, the mirrored look, or I don't even know how to, I call it glam. Those things can really make a home look luxurious. In terms of the paint color, you want to make sure that it's a neutral palette, right? And then for the rest of the home, you can add the accent colors, right? You can add the pillows and the bright pillows or whatever. And then what's good about that is you can switch it out, right? You can switch out the design. So let's say you paint your wall like I don't want to say beige, but let's say you painted a mint green, right? A really, really mint green, just a tinge of green, right? Then what you can, or even gray, then what you can do is your decor can have the accent colors, right? So let's say it is fall now. This is a perfect example. Fall. My wall color is a light mint green, very light. You can barely see the green, right? And it's fall, right? So perhaps I want to add some fall colors, right? Reds and yellows and the color of the leaves. I love the color of fall leaves, right? So you can use those colors as accent, right? Well, the winter is over. It is now spring. Add some pink for the cherry blossoms, right? Put those fall decorations or accents away. And now it's time to bring out the accents for spring. So you have pink and that mint green again. So that's like a cherry blossom, right? Bright and cheery and happy. And it's the sign of spring. So there's a way that you can use color to make your home look luxurious. Now, let me just say that art has a way of making your home, art and decor has a way of making your home look opulent, but you have to make the right choices and make it all blend in together, right? With the wall color, like bring the look together, right? But there are some high quality artwork and sculptures and things of that nature that you can add to your home that'll elevate the space and give it a look of luxury. Also, guys, fabrics. Fabrics can make different types of fabrics. The different textures can make your home look luxurious. For example, silk and that velvet and then cashmere, satin. Those things you can get in like pillows and things of that nature, or even a cover. They're things that there are ways that you can add luxurious feeling textiles, right? To your property, not to your property, to your home, so that it can make the space look luxurious, right? You can actually install smart technology. Oh my goodness. They have so many options when it comes to technology, from clapping to the lights turning on, from driving to your, what is it called? Your, driving to your, garage and hitting a button and your garage open. Like there is so technology, like, and it changes all the time. There's so much you can do with technology. Well, technology is a way to upgrade your space and make it look luxurious. They even have technology that will open a balcony or I keep getting patio and open a balcony, right? You hit the button and everything's automatic. The TV comes down. So their technology is a great way to not only modernize your space, but make it look luxurious, guys. Now, in terms of a bathroom, I don't know if you've ever been to visit a spa. If you have not, I encourage you to even to go visit one, or even stick your head in to see what it's like, the ambience or just the feel that you get when you walk in. And it's a very relaxing and a very calming has a calming look to it, right? There's nothing like a spa-like bathroom, right? Now, some of us, we're getting older, so you may want to consider converting that bathtub into a walk-in shower to make it easier for you, right? As we get older, our back, our knees, our legs, arthritis, everything else come upon us, right? Or can come upon us, right? So you may want to consider aging in place modifications in your bathroom, and that would include a step-in shower instead of having that bathtub where you have to lift up your leg and get in. You want to be able to walk right in. Life is unpredictable. You don't know if a wheelchair, maybe you may need a wheelchair one day. And so a walk-in shower would really be helpful to that. Now, in terms of giving it a spa-like type of look and feel, you can always add the jets to your tub, right? You can do a rain shower, right? You can add heated floors, right? So there are things that you can do even in the bathroom to give it a high-end look, right? Also, speaking of high-end appliances. Now, let me just say, some people love stainless steel. Some people love black. And those two are the top two contenders in terms of what is considered to look luxurious. And yet at the same time, you are the one that needs to decide. But at the same time, there are other colors, white and like a beige color for appliances. But you want to eat whatever color you choose. You want to make sure that it has a high-end look, right? You want to be sure that they are top of the line kitchen appliances. Kitchen and bathrooms are what sells a home. And so you really, really want to invest in those areas above all areas. And yes, location is a primary reason why people move as well. But the kitchen and the bathroom, if you can't upgrade anything else to look luxurious, you want to invest the money in those two spaces. Now, an outdoor space. Let me tell you something about the outdoor space. An outdoor space, or the curb appeal, is what attracts people to your property. Whether you want to sell it or not, they look at it and they form an opinion about you and how you keep the inside of your home, right? So either way, you want your outdoor space. In order to make your home look luxurious, you have to also work on the outside, right? And sometimes it's something as simple as putting down mulch, right? And also get the mulch cutter that complements your house, right? So put down fresh mulch. Don't just put it down one time. You have to freshen it, right? You have to rake it, and you have to pick up the old ones and put down fresh mulch every now and then, right? But you want to create an inviting outdoor space as well, right? You can put nice furniture out there, right? Again, work on the landscape and cut those shrubberies so that they look nice. And if you are not an outdoor or a lawn care type of person, hire someone to do it for you, right? When you pull up to your driveway, it's a great feeling knowing that you live here, right? The other thing is that your shutters and your siding, you want to keep it clean, and you want to keep it, if it's starting to paint and peel, you want to go ahead and repaint that. And then also the shutters and things of that nature, any holes in the window screen, you want to make sure that that is taken care of, right? So you want to, some people love putting an outdoor kitchen or outdoor entertainment space in the backyard. So when family gathers, then they'll have some things to do, or just some places to sit down and chit chat and talk and things of that nature. So the outdoor space plays a critical role also in making your home look and feel luxurious. The other thing you want to do is organize your space, right? You can buy storage solutions, I should say. That's easier. Storage solutions. You can buy all types of things to keep your bathroom organized, to keep I'm thinking about my bathroom and then said that, but to keep your space organized. I have one of those over the toilet type of shelf type of things. And so I purchased baskets to go on that over the toilet type of shelf thing. And one basket is for my hair products. One basket is for my my body wash and things of that nature. One basket is for my son. So I have different purposes for the different baskets, but they all have their individual baskets, and then they're labeled. And so my point is that all throughout your house, you want to provide or get have storage solutions. And guys, on my in my shop, the Amazon store, that is, let me repeat that, is www.amazon.com/shop/I am a diva. In that shop, or that Amazon store, I have some, you can click onto that organization folder and you'll find some storage and organization solutions, but you can organize your home. You want to give everything a home, and you want to get rid of things that you don't use. Like right now, it is the first of fall. So this is the perfect time, because this is the time when I put away my summer dresses, and I pull out my slacks and my sweaters and things of that nature, because it's been kind of chilly here in the Prince George's County, Maryland. It's been in the 50s in the mornings, and then also 60s, right? 70 will, if we're lucky here lately, but the season is starting to change in terms of the weather and how it feels. And so now is the time for me to switch those things over. And so now would be the perfect time to purge, to get rid of things that you don't use, things that you haven't worn, and things that you don't intend to wear, right? One thing about the wintertime is I think that we're on, I hate to say lockdown, but that's what I kind of feel like, right? The summer, the days are shorter, and we're stuck inside the home even more. So I am really, really going to beef up these podcasts, just throwing that in there. But at the same time, you want to have some storage solution, and you want to give everything a home to keep it organized, right? Now, I'm going to tell you, this seems like crown molding seems like a simple solution, right? You just buy a strip from Home Depot or some type of home, what was it called? Home repair shop or whatever. So you buy it and then you just plug it up there. And my point is that crown molding can make a wall or a room feel elegant, right? It really, really can make a whole difference. So if you are able to put crown molding up around the top of your ceiling and the bottom, actually, then it is so worth the effort in making your home look elegant. Now, let me just say, and I'm going to confess, I love mirrors and glass. To me, it gives it that glam, that touch of glam. I love it, guys. So listen, incorporating mirrors and glass elements, they have them for the lamps and for the light fixtures, and even for decor on the on the end tables and things of that nature. If you can incorporate some type of mirror or glass element, it really, really, really elevates the space, and it really, really gives it a look of glam. I don't think I've seen a place that doesn't have some type of, I call it glam. It's the little bling, sparkly, anything that's sparkly. And to me, the mirror and the glass kind of falls in that category, right? So anyway, if you are able to add those things to your space, it can really bump up the elegance. Statement furniture. Now, let me say, guys, a furniture can do furniture can do so much for a room. Furniture can either take away from the space or make it look spacious. Furniture can either make it look dull or give it a touch of elegance, right? So you want to be careful about the type of furniture that you choose. To me, I'm very, very practical, and I actually prefer being practical over pretty. And that's even with my attire. I prefer practical, right? So there's some furniture that you get that has maybe bling on it, like okay, I'm not going to be able to sit back and watch a movie in that at all, right? Because I'm the type that like to have movie marathons during a snowstorm, right? That's just me, right? And so my point is that choosing the right furniture makes all the difference in the world, right? It is possible to choose furniture that is elegant and yet practical, right? It is also possible to choose, maybe you have a movie theater sofa, right? But yet at the same time, maybe you can have accent chairs that gives it a look of elegance, right? So plugging in those pieces, but listen, you don't want to overload with the furniture, right? Because you don't want to because you don't want to clutter your space, right? Even while you're living in it, don't have it on the market. You don't want to clutter your space, right? A clear house can give you a clear mind, right? So you don't want to clutter the space, but you want to be conscious or careful about the type of furniture that you choose, because some furniture gives it a more elegant or luxurious look than the traditional plump type of sofa that's pretty much bland. Now, the other thing you can do is get a bland sofa that may be perfect for movies or what have you, and just add accent pillows or add a throw or something that'll bump it up to a look of luxury, right? Above all things, guys, tailor your space to something that's personal and unique to you and speaks to your personality. That's one of the beautiful things about being a homeowner, is that you get to personalize your space and you get to make your space look like you, feel like you, and you get to enjoy it because it is yours. So you want to prioritize what elements are most important to you and what feels good for your budget. All right, guys, I hope that this has been helpful. If so, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel and hit that like button for me. And remember, guys, that home ownership is not just about buying a home or selling a home. It is also important for you to maintain it and to keep it from foreclosure. So I want to help you with those things. That is my objective. That is my goal, to help you to not only buy and sell, but to maintain and to keep it from foreclosure. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And thank you so much for listening. And I will meet you in the next podcast episode.